What's going on, explorers? Brandon Abandoned, 6'4", exploring with urbex Bstickland. Got a very cool spot for you guys today. I've driven past this spot for years. It's been abandoned for as long as I can remember. There's a house and there's another big building. I don't know what the big building is. The house looks like it might be a little too rough to get into, but I'll show you in where we can. It's on an absolutely beautiful property. It's a snowy day. I absolutely love being out in the forest when it's snowing just lightly like this. This is my heaven right here. This is my escape. So I wanted to check this spot out. There's nobody I'd rather check it out with than all of you. So we're here. Let's check it out. Let's get exploring. So nice big property. There's a little bit of a mess everywhere. Bunch of tires on the way up. We got a satellite dish there that's all messed up. A whole bunch of skids and garbage. I guess people were probably dumping here for a little bit. I can imagine that. So this tree fell down and blocked the driveway, but it's not a far walk. There's the other building I was talking about. We'll get to there soon. I also noticed on the property there's a couple boats. This one's in real bad condition. Said everything's been here for a really long time. So I've been driving by here for easy 10 plus years, and it's always been in rough looking shape. I figured, you know what, I've still got some extra time. I'm on the way home, I'm driving by. Let's see what this is all about. You still see some stuff down there. Some toys. Looks like a little TV stand. Interesting walls and brick. This would be all right to stand here. Basement's flooded, but we can't get down there anyway. We can see a bit down there. Now I gotta be careful walking around here, so do you guys, because you never know where there's gonna be a septic tank or a well. There could be anything. A big hole covered by a piece of plywood that has no more strength to it. All the trees falling down all around the house. I'll show you a little bit. The nice icicles. See, so you can see the old carpet. We got some mattresses. Maybe somebody was squatting here on the main floor. There's an old TV. A whole bunch of stuff. But like that wall's just floating right there. See how it's the old wood beams too? That nice big chunk going across there. Old style build. Very, very cool. I wish we could see more. I wish there was a way to well, I guess the only thing I could really do is rewind time. If we could go back in time and see what this place looked like years ago, that would be pretty cool. It's just the front of the house. Nothing's open to look in. So we're not going to struggle getting the camera through all that. Left my gloves in the Beast. I was thinking I was gonna wear them because it's a little chilly, and I forgot them. But that's life. a couch, Look how green it's gotten over the time. It had real grass growing on it. Luckily, here's a well here. It sticks out, so we wouldn't be in risk. So that's what I'm talking about. That could be buried. You might not see it. It's an old school boat too. Just all wood. I like it. Crazy though, just from sitting here for so many years, rain and snow and rain and snow, and then heat. That's what happens to it. Crazy. All right, give me 1 second. There's a little bit of a smudge on the screen. I might as well go to my truck and get my cloth and get my gloves before we go into here. All right, we are back. See what I mean over there? There's a couple more boats tucked away. They look like they're in pretty rough condition too. There's some more garbage people have dumped. There's a big driveway going that way. I might have to check that out as well. Here's a big bugger. Not sure what type of a building it is. We're gonna see. Check out this canister. This looks like he was using it as a workshop. A workshop slash storage. While we're outside enjoying this beautiful weather, let's take a closer look at the boats. See a big machine over here too. There's an outhouse. Old school. It's funny, the wood's actually not in that bad condition on the inside. This little boat. But then this big bugger. That's a serious bottom and keel to a boat. I don't want this thing rolling on me, but this is the only way. I guess this is where your propeller and everything would be. I just want to try and get a bit of a better view. It's almost like a tugboat. The shape of it and the size. It's a lot underwater for just a little bit up top. And this looks like more of a trailer, not a boat. Oh yeah. So this is what's going on behind the building. It's right here. Bunch of machinery. It all seems to be smashed up and tagged though. Been here for, I guess, as long as the house has, maybe. the building as well. It's got a nice military look. What's crazy that I'm noticing is that's a Genie Lift up here with its arm extended, its baskets just down here. I was wondering what that was. There's a train track right close. Hopefully it's not a really long train. Yeah, that's crazy. There's even a Genie Lift here. Now there was another side door. It's the one that I briefly checked in. Well, hello. Look at the size of you. Some sort of a drill press. Heavy duty. And I gotta take this one glove off. I can barely work the gimbal, but I'm guessing it's gonna be a little bit warmer inside. Bunch of rolls of insurance. A metal bending machine. It's a huge truck. Okay, so this is all plywood. This used to be one open door, but they plywooded it off and just put a little door. A bunch of doors. I don't know what these units are for. Some sort of, I guess, maybe metal manufacturing. Peek inside. Another forklift. This one's older. There's garbage bags, it looks like, inside there. Alright. That's just a little storage area. It's nothing. Not a basement. This was the door I originally came in. You can see my footprints. But this is weird too. Look, we're going up a floor. Okay, the ground meets over here. Big chunk of metal in the stairs. I was wondering how these big machines got in here, but that makes sense now. More drill presses. So there's definitely some sort of manufacturing going on here. Like a metal shop. You see there's a fire. I'm not sure if that's after the fact or not. So far everything feels solid. These machines haven't fallen through the floor, so it's a good sign. And that melted too from the heat. Look at that big thing. An oven for something. And there's a mattress. Somebody was sleeping up there too? Squatting? Nothing in the freezer. We're good. Every crack, I'm hoping that I'm not going through. They're making something here. Now when I get home, I'll try and do some research. If I find stuff, I'll pop it in. A beautiful old stove. That sucks that it's still sitting out here. Could that be what they were making? Almost like turbine fans? Possibly. You could tell there was a fire up there. We'll still check it out. I don't know how far we're going to be able to go. Most of the building seems like it's concrete and steel. So the main frame of everything should still at least be all right. Looked like there was like 6 floors walking up, didn't there? Yeah, there's still stairs going up, so there's something. Big open room. And there's spray paint, so people have walked along here. I just don't know how recent. This is just a little work area. Office. Look down over your workers. Your manufacturing, fabrication shop. It's neat seeing all the snow like that inside of a building on the top floor. That's some sort of a meter or something going on up there. Some steel framing. So I'm guessing maybe this place was somewhat redone over the years. They had to fix things up. Because this all looks a little bit newer than the other stuff. Alright. Oh, that's the boat from the house. I wasn't sure. Yeah. We're on the top floor. Very cool. Very cool. I just wanted to point this out because I never really noticed it before. Not the melted button, just the whole panel itself with the awesome, beautiful old buttons, all the lights. Definitely got some age to it. And we got its brother down here with more lights, just red, green, yellow, so you know exactly what the point is when one goes off. I just noticed it, took a few nice pictures, so I figured I would pop that in the video, show you all. Might as well walk down together so everything's safe. Now, I tried to put my drone up when I went to grab my glove, just figured I should get it out of the way before it got too dark for the drone. I could still film in here if it was dark, but it got too snowy and a little bit windy out of nowhere. So maybe now I'll be able to try again. Remove this big chunk, sit it here. It almost looked like it was like nice wood, right? Almost making like a countertop. But they could have just been taken off of there. That could have been how the roof was. For me, I just wanna the old gauge, you could call it. Barbed wire fence. Yeah, see, there's the Genie Lift. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Camper? So I guess we're gonna have to go for a walk down and around. Let's go. This video doesn't seem like it's gonna be too long spot-wise. This is just gonna be a nice walk through the forest. Even an old Tonka toy of the same type of machines. Too bad it's mangled, but it is metal. Those are the expensive ones. Almost can't see my truck anymore. What's going on? It's pretty cool looking too. The big holes, the brick to the RV. I was gonna say, were we not in here? But yeah, that's where that big giant truck is. I didn't notice the Grim Reaper on the door. All right. Bunch of metal crap. There's the basket for the lift. It's a cool little tiny personal one. That's awesome. Let's see. Alright, so far it's staying still. So that'd be a good spot to squat if it was summertime. This place was probably in a little bit better condition at one point. The old toilet. Bunch of garbage. Some animal poo. One old plate. There's a couple more. They're fancy with their gold lip. Very cool. So that, I guess, is going to be the property. That was it. A metal machine, an old house that I wish we could have seen many years ago, but unfortunately not. Thank you all for coming along to the outro. So everybody, I came back here to get a couple pictures and a couple pans. I liked the TV and the mattress, the carpet, the drapes, but for my longtime viewers, is that not something? Surviving, just hanging on to live. in every house. All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming along with me. Again, I had to check this place out. It's abandoned, so I'm going to check it out. I'm going to film it. I'm going to post it. Again, I didn't mind the spot at all. I like seeing them all, right? After being in so many houses, then after being in so many almost newer style abandoned houses, not the ones filled with decay, it's nice to see something like this. So I had fun here. I hope you guys did as well. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you for the comments, for the love, for the views, for all your support. Brandon Abandon, and I'll catch you on the next Explore. Ciao.